Hello, welcome to my channel. We have been solving this past question paper. So right now I have this mathematics paper one, pure math one, and it is May June 2025. So we have already solved some question in this paper. So let me go to question number uh, 7. Yeah, we have done first 6 question in previous videos. Okay, a curve is such that its derivative is this one. Find the set of values of x for with x. Okay, okay. If you look at this expression, it's a polynomial function, right? So try to factorize it. Okay, if I try to factorize it, it is 3x squared plus this is minus 24. So I can make a factor of 12 and 2. This is plus and this is minus. So it will be give me plus 10. Yeah, okay. So 10x can be split into 12x and minus 2x minus 8. So if I take 3x common, it is x plus 4. And if I take minus 2 common, it will be x minus plus minus and then 4. So this gives me x plus 4 and 3x minus 2. Okay, and it means that this polynomial function, uh, if I try to sketch it, right, it is 0 at minus 4, and it is so x equal to minus 4 and x equal to 2 by 3, right? At this values, function, the derivative is 0. Okay, so this is somewhere over here, it is 2 by 3. Okay, so this polynomial function, it is passing through these 2 points. So either it is positive in this range or it is negative in this range. Okay, so let me try to find the value of this derivative function at 0. Okay, so I'm trying to find this dy by dx when x is 0. And of course, when x is 0, it is minus 8. Okay, so if it in this interval it is negative, if at 0 it is negative, it will be negative everywhere between this interval. Okay, so this derivative function is something like this. It is negative here and positive here. Okay, so in this region from minus 4 to 2 by 3, it is negative. So it is slope is negative, so the function is coming down. Okay, so the question is find the set of values of x for which y decreases as x increases. So this is the function dy by dx, right? If I try to sketch the function y itself, so you can see that at this point the slope is 0. It means the function is maximum. At this point, slope is 0 again, the function is minimum. In between this range, minus 4 and 2 by 3, the function is decreasing. So it is something like this. And here it is again slope is 0 and it is increasing. So the function y is something like this. This maximum value occurs at minus 4 and this minimum value occurs at 2 by 3. Okay, so the answer of this first problem, right? It is that if x is between minus 4 and 2 by 3, okay, if x is in this range, then y will decrease x as x increases. Okay, I hope this is clear. Now the part B is, it is given that the maximum point of the curve has y coordinate is. Find the equation of the curve. Okay, so we start with this derivative function dy by dx is given as, where is it? Oh my goodness. Yes. Okay. So it is 3x squared plus 10x minus 8. Okay. So what I will do, you can see that dy would be equal to 3x squared plus 10x minus 8 into dx. And if I integrate both sides, it will be y equals integral 3x squared plus 10x minus 8 into dx and plus a constant of integration, right? Okay, so if I integrate it, it will become 3 and then x cubed by 3 plus 10 x squared by 2 and minus 8x and plus c. So this is x power 3 and plus 5x squared minus 8x plus c. You see, if I differentiate it, it will become 3x squared plus 10x minus 8, and this will go away. So this is correct, right? Okay, now we are given that the maximum point of the curve is y is 27. So it means that maximum point occur if x is minus 4 and y is 27, right? This is the maximum point of the curve, or this is a point on the curve. So when x is minus 4, y should be 27. So let's use this information. Y is 27 and x is minus 4. So minus 4 power 3 plus 5 times minus 4 power 2 minus 8 times minus 4 and plus c. So if I try to simplify it, this is minus 64 and minus 20 and plus 32 and plus c, right? So minus 64, oh sorry, this is 16. So this is a this is 80, sorry, yes. And it is positive. Okay, I didn't square it. Okay, so yes. Okay, so this will give me, if I it is equal to 48. Okay, plus c. So from here I can see that c is equal to 27 minus 48, which is negative 21. Okay, so knowing this thing, I can write the equation of the curve y is equal to x cubed plus 5x squared minus 8x and minus 21. This is the equation of the curve which we are talking about in this problem. Okay, I hope these two parts are clear. Okay, question number 8. This is interesting. Okay, so we are given a square, right? This is a square 12 by 12, and BE is 1/3 of BC. So if it is 12, this must be 4. Make sense? It's in the same way DF is 4. Okay. Okay. What is the AE distance? Right? AE is under the root 12 square plus 4 square. Right? So this gives me the value. Yes. So it is 4 under the root 10. Okay. So this AE distance is 4 under the root 10. And basically, this is the radius of this arc. Okay. Now, let's see what's the problem. Show that the size of the angle, this angle. Okay. It is so many radians. Okay. How can I calculate this angle? You see, this BAD is right angle, right? It's a 90 degree. So from this 90 degree, if I subtract these two angles, I will get this square angle, right? Okay, how much is this angle? This angle is tangent inverse 4 over 12. Am I right? So this angle, let me call it theta. Theta would be equal to 90 minus this angle, which is tangent inverse 4 over 12. And again, this angle is the same as that. So I have to subtract it twice. Okay. And this will be in degree. If I multiply this whole thing with pi over 180. Right. If I multiply it with pi over 180, it will give me the answer in radian, right? And if I simplify this thing, it gives me 0.927295, right? We can approximate it as 0.9273 for significant digits. Anyway, so this is how we found this angle theta. Okay, find the perimeter of the shaded region. Okay, we need to find the perimeter of the shaded region. Okay, so this part CE, this is 8. Okay, and in the same way, FC is 8. Okay, so what is left is the arc length of this one. Okay, so the perimeter is going to be 8 plus 8, right? Plus, how much is this arc length? Remember, we have this formula S equal to R theta, right? So R is 4 under the root 10, right? Into theta, we found as 0.927295. Okay, I hope this all clear. Okay, so when I did this uh, calculation, oh my God, I did it. Okay, let me do it here. Okay, so this is 16 plus 4 under the 10 and multiplied by 0.27295, and it comes out to be 27.7294, and this is in centimeters. Okay, I hope this is all clear. Okay, now the next part, find the area of the shaded region, right? Let me do it here because I have to look at this diagram. Okay, so what is the area of this shaded region? You see, if I find the total area of this square, and from this area of the square, I subtract this triangle, and this sector, I will get the area of this gray region, right? Shaded region. Okay, so I'm doing this A, C here, and area is equal to, okay, the total area of 12 square, right? Minus these two triangles, they make a rectangle. They make a rectangle, right? And the area of this rectangle is going to be 12 times 4, right? 12 times 4. And again, a similar rectangle over here, so the total area, similar triangle over here, so the total area of the rectangle. Okay, minus, if I subtract the area of the sector as well, right? The area of the sector, how do I find the area of the sector? It is half r square theta. This is how we found the area of the sector, right? Okay, so minus half and r square. R is this one, right? So it is 4 under the root 10 and it's square, right? Half r square into theta. Theta, we know it is 0.927295. Okay, so if I do this calculation, where did I do this time? Yeah, 144 minus 48, and yeah, minus whatever. So when I did all this calculation, it came out to be 21.8164 centimeters square. Okay, so this was interesting question. I hope you understand all the solutions and every step of them and the logic behind every step as well. Okay, if you find my videos useful, please subscribe my channel. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video.